Alright, what up people? It's a lot to say in this video and I don't really know how to say it, but I'll try. And the title of this video is called Quarantine May Be God's Punishment. I don't want to point the fingers, but I now that I think about it and see it, it may definitely be God's punishment. And it really isn't his. Like evil people in power in this world did did the disease, and did quarantine. But God is always watching, But God isn't going to stop it like that. He just sees it and he lets it happen. When something is has merit, even though it's like bad, he kind of lets it happen because he sees merit in it. And so when I say these words, like I don't want to be God's voice and say his words, but I can definitely see that it might be righteous. And in these reasons, I will tell you, even though it is boring and in the beginning it was painful, and people are hurting to go outside, I'll tell you why. So, in these times, culture and music is a dead end. Like I haven't I haven't heard good music in a long time. Like the metal is weak. The metal that I listen to, the heavy metal is weak. It's like the pop is bad. The jazz, who cares? Like the other genres are weak. The culture, I haven't seen any culture. All I see is electronics and trash. It's a dead end. People even say it's a dead end. Like I've seen nothing interesting, new, cool, nothing. The video games are boring, man. The music is boring. Like it doesn't excite me. There's no art. There hasn't been good art in like 100 and something years. So I don't know if I should say it or say like he says it, but you are to go home, rest, and recharge your batteries. Out there, you're just getting sucked dry. So come home, recharge your batteries, and then we'll see what we can do. And also, we've been doing kind of like dirty stuff, like dumb movies and twerking and just dirtiness that we shouldn't be doing. So he says, come home and get clean. And to other people and to family and friends, we're cold and mean. And what cold is that you don't want to commit. And mean is like rude, like insulting. So he says, go to your house and get warm. And in your house, just like a chimney, and just like the love that's inside and the warmth inside the house, you are to go there and get warm. Because outside you are being too cold. Go to your house and get warm. I don't know when it's gonna happen, like let loose or let out, but yeah, go to your house and get warm. I think it's been a long time, like a year, but who knows? And out there, like, let's be honest, we were getting killed out there. Like we were rotting, we were actually dying outside. And when I go to the house, like now that I'm here, I think I'm living. Like I've done better than I ever have been. And for some people too, like they won't admit it because of these times, but some people have been doing better. So why did he lock men and women? Men and women aren't the same, and we have like different needs, sort of. Like we're not like but we have different needs. So why did he lock men? Like why is he locking me in my house? And I mean, there's no lock like a metal lock or police, but I can't go anywhere. Like nothing's open. Like he doesn't just lock it. Like he just locks the other things. So he locked the restaurants, clubs, bars, even dirty like everything else out there, like restrooms, gentlemen's club. Nah, I shouldn't even say that. Just everything else out there. So, guys, he locked you up. He locked us up because we're cold to our fellow men. Like we're cold to each other. And when I talk to someone, like I can see the coldness. Like I can hear it. I don't have to see it. And he says like, go home until you want to meet them again, chill with them, and hang out with them. Because one thing I've seen with guys is that I want to hang out with them in many cities, but they're thinking what I'm thinking. Like, especially here in LA, I've seen it. Like, can you see me? Can you see me? They say, hey, let's hang out. Hey, kick it. Hey, let's chill. It's never gonna happen. They're gonna give tons of excuses. And they always ask the same thing. Like, even I ask the same thing, no matter where I am in the state or the country. What for? Like, what are we gonna do? Well, what you're gonna do is nothing. It's nothing important. Like that doesn't matter. It just really matters spending time with your friend, the guy. Uh, you can do anything that once you're kicking it, you can do anything. It's surprised what we can do. Like nothing in particular, but just something that's interesting enough, you know. And I think the punishment towards women is more severe, but women did do different things. I do ask for mercy on them. I know women don't think of mercy on me, but I do ask them for mercy because they did a lot of different things that is particular to them. And I wrote down what they did. So, the main sin that I've seen women do in 2020 and even before for years on end, years on end, years on end is play games. Like they play a lot of games with men, and it's really annoying. Like, dang, this is getting me nervous because it's like, oh dang, like what am I saying? But not every girl in America or maybe even this world knows guys that are players. Like she hasn't been hurt by a lot of guys, maybe one guy or two guys, but not every guy. But every guy you ask has known a lot. Like I don't want to say the B word, like bitches, but a lot of girls play games, and this is terrible because women play more games than men. And every guy I talk to, like every one of my friends, like yeah, we've like so many games, dude. Like cut it out. It's annoying. We can't cut it out. Like that's a woman's will. Like she's acting stupid. So God probably saw that and he said like, okay, like I'll, or maybe angels, like okay, I'll do something about it. So the women that no, the games that women do is rejections just for the fun of it, playing with your heart, like emotions and stuff or whatever, and just wanting your attention. Like they'll come to you, but they won't come to you. Like what the f is that? So they don't actually want you. Like they just want your attention. So they'll have a boyfriend, invite like 8 guys, friends on those 8 guys. It's like, why are you playing with those so much? Like, what do you want? Like I could see what a girl is thinking. Like she's broken and she's stupid, but what do you want? So God said that you are not to see us anymore. You're not to see them anymore. You're not to talk to us anymore until you stop playing games. So he sent you to your house. He locked me up in my house. You're not to see him in public. And you're thinking, oh, I could just do it in my house, play games with them, invite them to my house. No, the person limit is 5, so you can't even see them anywhere. That's it for you. He got you. He caught you so good. I mean, I know it's painful, but you were doing bad, so he caught you so good. You're absolutely powerless. But women will find a way around it. Girls, like, you could still tease men online. You know, you have Twitch, you have tons of streamers, but you could argue that they're not doing anything wrong. Like, okay, they're teasing, but you could argue that that's not anything wrong because the guy does it willingly. You know, when a guy meets a girl in person and he doesn't know what's up, and she knows what's up, you know, playing with them, that's not my choice that I did willingly. But if you're a streamer and you're a girl and you're entertaining like that or whatever you want, um, and the guy is coming to you, and some people say that's teasing. No, because he wants to be there. You know, that's his choice. That's basically your relationship. Like, could it be sin? Maybe, but I don't think so. Like, I could defend it. But yeah, the teasing in person, I don't think so. So he says that when he locks you down, he locks us up, and he locks girls down. The time that you haven't seen him in person will make you want him more. So I'm restricting you not to see him because of what you did, and he says that'll make you want him more, like guys, and then give guys more of a chance. So, and a lot of people don't want to live anymore, and I could see it. It was cold. Like all people want to do, no. Like they don't want to go to the park. They don't want to walk their dog. They don't want to even party. They don't want to do a single thing. They don't even want to go to restaurants, drink. They don't want to do what life's about. They don't want to live. They essentially don't want. They're dead inside. Go live at your house. So all they want to do in many parts of the country, even the earth, all they want to do is make money. Like greed has overtaken us, greed has overtaken them, and that's how you think about it. That's your life. You know, you get off work and you're thinking just like a regular happy person. You know, I should go walk my dog. I should go to the park, take out my kids. You know, take them to I don't know a play center or whatever. um, but he's seeing you and he says and he sees clearly that all you want to do is money. You just want to hoard it. You're greedy and basically you're a bad person. So from now on, all you shall do is work. Like you shall not go to bars, parks, nothing. Like you've demonstrated to him that you don't want to do that. So he's essentially locked it away from you, and all you shall do is work. Like that's punishment, really. Maybe punishment for our vices and sin too. So yeah, all you shall do is work. Like Monday through Friday. Don't go after work. Don't go do something else. Just work. Uh, basically like grind. That's it. So what is all this like? Essentially, we're a child or like a puppy, and he says, "Go to your cage, and I'll let you out when you're ready." So when you punish a puppy, he did something bad. We did do bad, like we were cold and greedy and mean. But when you punish a child, which is small like a puppy but has more intelligence, you tell them like, "Go to your room and think about what you've done." Like, show the guilt, and so you can learn. So that, like we're basically a child. Like, go to your house and think about what you've done. And now that I think about it, and I'm telling you these things, it's. I'm not saying your pain is justified, but now that I see possibly, I'm saying maybe, see what he's thinking and what everybody else is thinking, I think our punishment is most righteous. You know, he's very wise, and I see it as most righteous now. It's what we deserve, and it's what we needed all along. So yeah, it sounds bad, but um, I did think about it. I was I thought of kissing men on the cheek as a greeting. Um, I thought about how I was, and I could see that that I was cold. So I'm gonna think about how cold I am, and think about living and being warm again. Uh, my subs should definitely do too. Yeah.